If I could go back to 25 just for one day, I wouldn't try to become rich faster. I wouldn't try to be more successful. I would do something much simpler. I would sit down, look my younger self in the eyes, and say, "You're about to waste years of your life on things that won't matter." Not because I was a bad person, but because I didn't know what truly mattered. At 25, I thought I had time. Time to fix mistakes, time to chase dreams later, time to call people back someday. I was wrong. And if I had the chance to go back, there are 7 things I would do very differently. I didn't learn these lessons from books. I learned them slowly, through missed chances, quiet regrets, and moments I wish I could relive. So if you're in your 20s, or even your 30s, listen carefully, because these are the things I wish someone told me when I was 25. Number 1, I would spend more time with the people I love. At 25, I was always busy chasing something, busy becoming someone. And I kept telling myself, I'll spend more time with them later. Later when life settles down. Later when I'm less stressed. Later when I finally make it. But life doesn't slow down like that. People change. People move. People leave. If I could go back, I wouldn't wait for later. I would sit longer at the dinner table. I would call more often. I would show up more, because the truth is, the people in your life today won't always be there tomorrow. Number 2, I would stop trying to impress everyone. At 25, I cared too much. What people thought of me, how I looked, whether I was successful enough. I made decisions based on approval, not truth. But here's what I learned much later. Most people aren't thinking about you as much as you think. They're busy worrying about their own lives. If I could go back, I would live more honestly. I would wear what I like, do what feels right, speak my mind more, because living for others is one of the fastest ways to lose yourself. Number 3, I would take more risks. At 25, I played it safe. Safe job, safe choices, safe decisions. I thought I was being smart, but in reality, I was being afraid. Afraid of failing, afraid of judgment, afraid of stepping outside what felt comfortable. But looking back, the biggest mistakes I made were not the things I tried and failed at. They were the things I was too afraid to even try. If I could go back, I would take more chances. Start that idea. Make that move. Say yes more often. Because failure teaches you something, but regret stays with you. Number 4, I would worry less about time. At 25, I thought I was late to success, late compared to others, late in life. So I rushed everything. But now I realize something I didn't understand then. Life is not a race. There is no universal timeline. Some people succeed early, some people find themselves later, and both are okay. If I could go back, I would slow down. I would stop comparing, stop rushing, stop feeling behind, because the moment you stop chasing time, you start living your life. Number 5, I would take care of my mind and body. At 25, I felt invincible. Sleep didn't matter, stress didn't matter, health didn't matter. until it did. Years later, I realized something simple. The way you treat your body in your 20s will show up in your 40s and beyond. If I could go back, I would take better care of myself, rest more, eat better, protect my peace, because success means nothing if you don't have the health to enjoy it. Number 6, I would focus on what truly matters. At 25, I chased things that looked important: money, status, recognition. But many of those things didn't bring the fulfillment I expected. What actually mattered was much simpler: meaningful relationships, peace of mind, a sense of purpose. If I could go back, I would focus less on what looks good and more on what feels right. Because in the end, the things that impress others rarely satisfy your soul. Number 7, I would appreciate life while it's happening. This is the one that hurts the most. At 25, I was always looking ahead. The next goal, the next step, the next version of life. I thought happiness was somewhere in the future, but I missed so many beautiful moments in the present. Moments that seemed ordinary at the time, but now mean everything. If I could go back, I would slow down. I would notice more, feel more, appreciate more. Because life isn't something that starts later. It's happening right now. If I could sit with my 25-year-old self today, I wouldn't overwhelm him with advice. I would simply say, you don't need to have everything figured out. Just don't waste your life chasing things that don't matter. And don't wait too long to live the life you already have. The truth is, most people don't realize these things until it's too late. But if you're hearing this today, you're already ahead. So here's something I want you to do. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, am I living in a way my future self will be proud of? If this message spoke to you, make sure you subscribe for more life lessons and stories like this. And in the comments, tell me one thing you would tell your 25-year-old self, because your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear.